So yesterday's announcement was incredibly exciting. I am so excited about the Hopeful Shop and I really hope you guys like it and that you guys are enjoying it. But today's excitement, if you can't tell by my face, I don't quite know what to do with myself. I can't quite contain my excitement at the moment. So I'm just gonna get right to it. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm just gonna come right out and tell you that I am writing a fiction book that is being published by Sphere at Little Brown. It's the same team that published All I Know Now, sticking with Little Brown, and they're sticking with me, and I love it. And it's called On the Other Side. I'm pretty sure I've said this online, but I shall reiterate for the purposes of this video, that All I Know Now was kind of an accident. Fiction has kind of always been my thing. Creative writing has always been a massive passion of mine. When I was a kid and my English teacher would announce that it was a creative writing lesson, I would be like, yes! Yes, come on! I have notebooks and hard drives filled with stories, and there's even a book that I started writing when I was like 13 that I wrote like 40,000 words of. That's like half a book. I just love creating worlds and characters, and it makes me so excited that I get to do that professionally and have you guys read it. All I Know Now, as most of you know, is a blog. It started off as a blog about my own silly stories and my own stupid experiences from when I was a teenager, and it was only until Hannah Ferguson, my now book agent, approached me and said, hey, this could be a book, and I was like, I'd love it to be a book, that All I Know Now started happening. All I Know Now, I finished, I think, last November. That was when everything was completely finished and all the edits had been made and it started to be formatted into a book. So when All I Know Now was finished, all of the time that I used to spend writing was now free. And I don't know how well you guys know me, but whenever I have free time, I can't just have free time. I need to fill it, otherwise I get bored and restless. And so I just started writing another book because I had another idea, and that seemed like the most logical thing to do. So I sent the first 6,000 or 7,000 words that I'd written of this book to my book agent, along with a big outline, synopsis, summary thing of the whole story, just so they knew that I knew where this story was going. I wasn't just writing with no end point. And I was excited about this idea. I've always been excited about this idea, but I didn't really expect them to think anything of it. I expected them to read it and go, it's alright, but you know, you can just show it to other people and pass it back to me so I could just hand it over to another publisher and another publisher and another publisher and keep getting rejected until finally, hopefully, someone thought it was okay. What I didn't expect was my book agent to pass it on to Manpreet, the fiction editor at Little Brown, who went crazy for it, took it into the acquisitions meeting at Little Brown that Wednesday, and for them to offer me a book deal on the Thursday. That was not what I expected to happen. So I am writing a fiction book, which is up for pre-order on Amazon and Waterstones. You can pre-order it now, the links are in the description. And the little picture that you see on Amazon, I drew that. It's not the final cover. The final cover will be created and will come at some point in the future, but for now, that's my little illustration for my placeholder, much like I did with All I Know Now. So you can pre-order that if you want to, but it's not out until next July. I know that's a really, really long wait, but hey, I've got to finish writing it, but I'm having an amazing time writing it, so bear with, bear with, bear with. But until then, I thought I would read you the blurb that is on Amazon and Waterstones at the moment, just to give you a taste of what my book is about, because inevitably a lot of you are going to ask and want to know what my book is about, so I'm going to read you the blurb. Your soul is too heavy to pass through this door. Leave the weight of the world in the world from before. Evie Snow is 82 when she quietly passes away in her sleep, surrounded by her children and grandchildren. It's the way most people wish to leave the world, but when Evie reaches the door of her own private heaven, she finds that she's become her 27-year-old self, and the door won't open. Evie's soul must be light enough to pass through, so she needs to get rid of whatever is making her soul heavy. For Evie, this means unburdening herself of the 3 secrets that have weighed her down for over 50 years, so she must find a way to reveal them before it's too late. As Evie begins the journey of a lifetime, she learns more about life and love than she ever thought possible, and somehow, some way, she may also find her way back to her long-lost love. Just so we're clear, even though my last book was non-fiction and this book is fiction, this book is written entirely by me. I am the sole writer of this book. No one else is writing this book, it is just me. Just so we're clear on that. I am having so much fun writing this book. I genuinely can't explain to you. It's got to a point where people ring me up and ask me, how's Evie? How's she doing? What's she up to? And I'll tell him where she's up to in her story, in her little journey, and it's just, oh, it's so much fun. I'm loving it so much. And I'm so excited that I now get to tell you, because I was told that my book was going to be published like a month ago, and I've been holding on to this secret since then, and I've just been itching to tell people. So many people have asked me, you're gonna write a fiction book? And I've just been like, maybe, when really I'm going home and like bashing away at my keyboard. I think that's everything that I needed to tell you. I don't think there's anything else, but I really hope that you're as excited as I am. Although I don't think anyone could be as excited as I am, because I know what's going on. I know what's happening in the story, but I hope you guys are excited. Even just a smidge, I hope you guys are a little bit excited. Tell me in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited you are to read On the Other Side. Just so I can gauge the general feel for my book. It's crazy, it's so crazy.